National companies have pushed back against several proposals contained in the Finance Bill 2026, warning that some of the new tax measures could hurt businesses, drive up consumer cost and slow economic growth. Appearing before the National Assembly Committee on Finance and Planning, corporate executives raised concerns over proposed taxes targeting sugary drinks, digital transactions and data sharing requirements. Waloni Brenda now reports.
Delighted to be here.
It wasn't entirely dry policy in Kiambu County today.
Chair, I've got it.
You got it?
I'm very quick.
So if this...
But that brief moment of laughter quickly evaporated as corporate heavyweights like Coca-Cola took turns giving their reservations on the Finance Bill 2026. The beverage giant warned that a proposed excise duty on sweetened drinks will sharply increase production cost and punish consumers.
This kind of increase, you'd find that it will affect the value chain. And also KRA will be hard to enforce because how will they be able to differentiate from the final product which one has added sugar and which one doesn't have?
They further locked horns with the committee over a proposed tax on local plastics, sparking intense back and forth arguments.
What do you say to our national values under Article 10 on matters sustainable environment and our policy generally to do away with plastics?
In terms of trying to make packaging as reusable and recyclable as possible. And that is something, as my colleague Susan mentioned, we're working on with Ministry of Environment, KEBS and others.
Farms have also raised concerns over a proposed clause that would allow the Kenya Revenue Authority, KRA, to monitor M-Pesa transactions as part of efforts to track down tax evaders.
You call your house manager, like we call them, and you send her to the store. You send her M-Pesa. That in itself is a transaction, but is it revenue to your house manager? It's not. According to this definition, that would be considered income to your house manager, and a taxable income at that.
I would like to encourage Kenya. First, we need to get our infrastructure right, because if we are trying to do real-time data, as we sit now, can KRA really support that sort of data?
A proposed tax on mobile phones drew immediate fire from the corporate sector. However, Finance Committee Chair Kuria Kimani moved to calm the room, reassuring the public that the new framework will actually reduce taxes on mobile devices.
So the total taxes on imported phones now is 55%. What the bill is proposing is to remove these phones from being VATable to exempt. That means there is no VAT on the phone.
25%. Yes.
And as this heated debate was going on in Kiambu County, Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi took the finance bill conversation to the CBD.
Kwa hii finance bill, hii simu yako naleta na hiyo 1,000 ya 1,000.
Yes.
Naweka. Hakuna ushuru.
The billion-shilling question is whether the National Finance Committee will bend to corporate pressure or stand its ground so as to hit the targeted government revenues. Waloni Brenda for TV 47 from Kiambu County.